China's high-speed rail network moves over 4 billion passengers a year. It gets you between cities faster than flying, without the delays, and with scenery you'd never see from a plane window. But for foreigners, it can all feel intimidating. How do you book a ticket? Can you just scan your passport at the gates? What's it like on board? I just got back from China, where I rode 1,000 kilometers from Changsha to Shanghai, then took a day trip to Suzhou the next morning. Today, I'm giving you the ultimate guide to riding China's high-speed rail. Let's go. China's high-speed rail network connects 97% of the country's major cities and maintains an on-time rate above 95%, rivaling Japan's Shinkansen. Before you book, here are a few things to know. First, station names. Major Chinese cities often have multiple railway stations, usually distinguished by direction in the name. For instance, Changsha 9 means Changsha South. Second, train types. G trains are the flagship services, the fastest on the network, linking major hubs. My 1,000-kilometer trip from Changsha to Shanghai was on a G train. D trains are slower and make more stops, serving regional routes. My Shanghai to Suzhou day trip was on a D train. C trains are designed for short hops between neighboring cities. Finally, tickets go on sale 15 days before departure. Because prices are heavily regulated, you can usually still find seats a few days before travel. The exception is major national holidays. The crowds are brutal, so avoid them if you can. I booked through Trip.com, which is probably the most foreigner-friendly option. It has an excellent English interface, accepts international credit cards, and the booking process is straightforward, but it does charge a service fee. The other option is 12306, the official app locals use. I stumbled across its English version on the train, and the interface was surprisingly smooth, and it doesn't charge a service fee. I will definitely use it next time. Chinese railway stations are massive. If it's your first time, I recommend arriving an hour early. At the station entrance, the first thing you will encounter is an identity check. Because your ticket is linked to your ID, only ticketed passengers can enter. Locals simply scan their ID cards at these self-serve lanes. While some of the automated turnstiles have built-in passport readers, they don't always work. That's where the manual lane comes in. It's usually on one side of the automated gates. Simply hand over your passport, and a staff member will check it for you. My advice? Unless you are feeling adventurous, avoid the self-serve lanes and go directly to the manual lane. Since your ticket is linked to your ID, you will go through the same check again during boarding and once more when exiting at your destination. Next is security screening. It's much less stressful than at the airport. You don't need to take anything out of your bags for the X-ray machine. You can even bring a bottle of water. You do need to go through a body scan though. The whole process takes about 30 seconds. Once you are through security, you will enter the waiting hall. Your ticket already contains your platform number, so just find your gate and check the electronic boards for updates. Boarding usually starts 15 minutes before departure and closes 4 minutes before. I was fortunate enough to ride this Fuxing Intelligent Enhanced EMU. It's the newest and most advanced high-speed train in China. This 16-car train set features all 4 classes currently offered on Chinese high-speed rail. First, there's the second class, with a 3x2 layout. That's the class I traveled in on this train. The seats are comfortable and equipped with power outlets. I ordered a meal box through the app, and an attendant delivered it to my seat. Occasionally, you may see a few standing passengers. When a train sets out, a few standing tickets are released at the same price as a second-class seat. Then there is first class, with a 2x2 layout and larger seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, the train has arrived at.
I rode in this class on a D train back from Suzhou. It has few passengers and is quieter. The most luxurious class is business class. Passengers get lounge access at the departure station. When it's time to board, a dedicated attendant escorts you directly from the lounge onto the train. On board, seats are arranged in either a herringbone or a pause-style layout, depending on the car. Every seat can recline fully flat into a bed. You are treated to complimentary snacks, soft drinks, and even a hot meal. Finally, there's a premium first class, a new tier between first and business class. It features a 2x2 layout and lounge access. Passengers receive complimentary snacks and soft drinks, but no hot meal. Note that not all trains have 4 classes. For example, the D trains I took between Shanghai and Suzhou only have first and second class. And that wraps up our guide to navigating China's high-speed rail as a foreigner. If you were on the fence about booking a bullet train ticket for your own trip, I hope this video made the process feel less intimidating. High-speed rail isn't just a way to get around. It's one of the best ways to experience the country like a local. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing. Next time, I will be riding China's most advanced train on a 1,000-kilometer trip to Shanghai. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next train.